right, you guys, episode 38. Why was I so angry? I didn't get angry until I got into high school. Everything was cool till then. I didn't even as far as I had a little few little things, it's teenage stuff, whatever. But it really wasn't until I got to high school that I started to realize that at my particular high school I did not want to deal with any of it. And I know that's strange when you have to go to these places. Like this was my high school, the only high school I could go to, Mount Pleasant, in San Jose, California. And only high school that I could go to. And I was angry about that because all my friends and the people and my girlfriend from junior high school went to Silver Creek. Um, Way on the other side. The only difference is the street divided, Tully Road divided the school district. So we lived on this side. I'm thinking I'm going to Quimby and then Silver Creek. I'm like, yeah, because they cool. No, the street divided. In fact, I had to go to Mount Pleasant. So I started off my high school angry because I did not want to be there. I just did not, was not my vibe. And I say that with conviction because I tried to fit in or whatever, do whatever, normal high school stuff would do, but it just didn't work out. It didn't work out, and I had a hard time. So I ended up developing this certain attitude, this certain demeanor about life. And at any situation that I get into that I'm questioned about my knowledge or whatever I think or I perceive is being wrong, then I'm not even going to deal with you. If we're not even going to entertain the fact that something's possible, then you have no chance with me. And so I started to develop this callous type, always feeling that I'm being attacked or people are saying things about me or they're wanting me to be a certain way, act a certain way, adjust a certain way. That's high school in a sense, but there's levels to it. There's different barriers, different things with that. That particular complex that I call it, and I call all of these things, especially when you're in school, if you really think about it, they're like labs. But they're experiments. And so we'll say, hey, in high school, this period of time from when you were this age to this age, you're going here to be babysat and fed and taught some stuff that is it's not even relevant to, and then it's not even true. First, it's not relevant, and then when you get down to the facts, you get up under everything, it's not even true. So you're already starting behind if you don't understand or you had access to knowledge of books and you were able to read and understand things to be like, oh, that's a farce. Uh, and so I started to be angry. And then because I don't get along with most guys, I don't really get along with dudes. I had to go through that. That was a whole thing where I was reactionary because I was angry and because I didn't really think about it because I don't know half of these individuals that I'm getting into it. Matter of fact, I didn't know a lot of them. So if you are picking up random stuff, and I say that all the time, like you just picking up stuff, or you getting into it with this person, that person, you over here, that means that you have to look at you. You have to, and that's all I did with myself because I realized I said, oh, I must be looking for this. I have developed and attached myself with this certain attitude that I'm gonna walk around with it. If I'm confronted, if I'm pushed, you're gonna see this character. And that character got me in so much trouble to the point that I got rid of it. I buried it. It's gone because hey, it was no good for me. And so now I'm different. You see the difference? Before I was angry. Now I'm like, whatever. Not too many things slide by me, bother me. But right there in high school, I was really, really trying to find myself. You got to remember, I'm an artist. I got into music, got into hip hop. So I'm very creative. That's all I'm into these types of things. uh, where people gathered, groups, we pop it, break, doing all these things. It's a whole thing, right? You think it's gonna manifest to nothing. All of a sudden, you're 18. Boom, I'm 19. Boom, here's my first son. I never. Hey, did you ever think about having a career before the child? Did you ever? Did it ever cross your mind that you probably need finances, uh, uh, money, fetty chips, whatever you want to call it, coins, whatever? And at the time, I didn't even think about that. I just like, boom, it sprung on me. So once that happened, I got rid of all the other stuff. See, I was smart enough to know, oh no, I can't do none of that. Because the whole time that was going on, I was working. And even in these people where I stayed up in Fremont, even like with Hammer and those things, when they used to come to the place that I managed to get food and stuff at night, they would always talk to me. I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm going to keep my job. And those kind of decisions in life, even though I was kind of leaning, because they can force you. Oh man, you make a lot of money. They can force you to make you lean over there, and you done built this. This is foundational stuff. I learned a skill. Boom, boom. Got up to management. This took time. I'm not finna just go with y'all because this is a movement and a way. What happens if that's done? I got a son. I can't do that. So I stayed where I was at. That's another reason why I didn't really get all involved in music and stuff like that. Because I was in it and I understood. I said, well, when are they passing out the money? When they handing out? When are people going to be compensated? Because as of right now, it just seems like you just peddling people around. So, yeah, why? Why was I so angry? Different perspective, different things. But I got over that. I started looking at myself. I started really, that's all I do. That's why I share my experience. I don't have a blueprint to be like, hey, if you do it like this is the way to do it. Or you copy me. Hey, here's the way to do it, because the world is different now. Things are changing. With this technology, tomorrow might be different. That's why the algorithm is different. Things might happen. Somebody might slide in. Boom. It might recognize. It might do all kinds of stuff. We have no idea. So that's why I stay rooted in my foundation, do what I do, take care of the people that take care of me. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I'm going to try to give you what I got. That's all I could do. And I appreciate you guys rocking with me, hanging out with me. And we're going to have some fun and do some other things. Until next time.